Like honestly, like take me out what I did wrong and what I did right. I'm a poisa maninga seventh. There's a lot of people committed to ispansabo so and stuff. And then you get people like me who are not interested in being a police. I wanted more out of life. I wanted to fulfill my dreams. So when I get to the space with manje, okay, I must deal with this and this and that. And my mind is not there mentally, because what I want is something totally different to what I'm doing at the time. My whole life, it's always been music. It's one thing that I was truly passionate about from Valley growing up. I love music, and specifically hip-hop music. Like most of the people that I know are people who are cool now. Amajita thala ozenza izinto baboshwa benzani. Mina ngithina ngeni next. And bengiyakho leso sikhathi. But I admire not everything we do as a collective talk. Sometimes I'm always in the into zakhay one get busted. Nasithi usimbona sekangena police stage. Wena 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I know. Yeah, lo simfake sel so. Kunabantu engibaziyo lapha eselile ngiyazi ukuthi hayi uzoba steady. Thatha ngimfaka ngara. Njalo ukhalanga na 1 2 3 okay. Ngiyazwa. Usually drugs. Marijuana, kwap, nyawupe. Yeah. Most of the times, we would sell drugs to inmates. I think I'm a seller. Yeah, we would sell drugs to ababoshiwe for where I stay. There's a lot of drug dealers that I know. Yeah, so I'm landing. I'm say man, I'm going to so and then kunomuntu ifunako in prison, the masele in short, and then yeah. Most of the times we do that and then get paid. Bolonyana le one lenzang, some get 2 leap or something. Like in the is nanji, small things. Not something huge and stuff. Yeah, something small, almost like 5 packs. 5, I just wrap them up. Put them in my boot or it's coming. Secha 19. We cops, by the way. So siyangena lapha kahle. Exe selling check my selling. Ni grand sharp. Upus ban. Yeah, sondele green. Yeah, one band, yeah. Give him the stash, gives me the money. Or most of the time so tang nigi mal before. And then I sleep with it. Then take the money. Ngimbona kusasa mangena. Here's your stuff. We're on. The thing is what happens because you like normally not just when I notice or drugs because there's a lot of things that it says. It is a tissue, it's been rolled until it stacks, and then you twist it around. Ibangati ropunya would burn it. Sibega lape one day. Yeah. Say cream. Then there's this smoke sakon. Slala snow guys. Yanti pumendutu. Now again, as well as on the tissue. But there's a strong smell behind it. You can do most of the time they bazintu thing it one. Into tia na itu patamang na light. Light vele inkinga. So nang shisitupa mhlambe namhla yophela mhlambe ngawuma 12:1 or kusasa ekseni ngoba it's burning slow uyakhuphuka thatha tissue yonke phela see the whole tissue that tissue yonke uyalay say dons, then you roll this one, I roll this way, you roll that way, then siyabuya change again and twistana bengathi intambo. Then you take it, hang it over the wall, burn it like that. Yasha. Then you it will burn the whole night. They going after drug dealers actually in the uniform and then extort money out of them. Then most of the time stuff start on demand. kunabanye abantu because they bangena bayaphuma emaseleni. Umuntu ungena 2 weeks, siningi 2 months uphumile. Siningi ungenile siningi uphumile. So siyamjwayela nathi la police station. Phela abantu regular. Ubuyile lokho again. What's up? Yini this time? Same story, drug dealing. Oh, okay. Kanuhlala phi man? Dimana uhlala endaweni so. Okay. So zit late singene mhlambe ngena ebusuku. Then to take a patrol van, shy around us and talk. Okay, yeah. When we know we got this and that, then extort money out of him. And then take the stuff and sell it to someone else. Take it to the highest bidder. But we don't we take the drugs, take the money, and then the money we keep, we divide amongst ourselves, and then the drugs, we get another drug dealer who's willing to pay, and then sell it to him, and then sneak him out. Like if you look at my age when I was in the force, I was still young. I was 21, and then I was exposed to a lot of things. In this name, like umuntu wela manzini is dead. First person they call, the police. I can do your hands when I get to the scene. I can't get inside and take the person out. I have to call the necessary people now. You can stand with the body for like 4 hours. A dead person. Totally call, but okay, like this actual call that we got. This young boy from Mpumalanga, give us somewhere. He drank some poison. Apparently, his father stays in another section around where we work. So manje kwenzekani lo muntu lokhu ungadanga phakathi ufika lapho wangena uthola ithama likho, use the garage, ungena garage, took a rope, hung himself a garage, and then abomakhelwana abazi ukuthi kunomuntu ufikile. They get this stench after a couple of days with Diamond. Nesimele esinye esinuka kabe nesivela ngapha. And ubaba la siyazi takekho. Ufika mhlambe month end or something. So when you get the call, siyaya. The man bathi kunomnuko la in so check. Siyaya lapha. Siyangena ukina sifika lapha igarage livaliwe. So umnuko vela ngapha. Okay, now yezo now, okay. There's this thing shinyane esinye singazwisiseki. So when we open the garage door, this person has been dead for like 3 days. Where he's still hanging like a pezu. And then tongue is out. Kona lasa kabole kona. Like, senkono understand ukuthi umuntu nakashonile uphuma ibungu ezinjani. The stage of a dead person, ngiyazi from a distance ukuthi that's not a cat or that's a human being on Nualapa. Yeah, it gets too much for anyone, especially those that are in the force. Abantu abaspan. Sometimes shy patrol. And shy patrol, there are guys who are robbing someone. Then never one event, the first thing they start to do is shoot. Hey, nama boys. Hey, baba there, top. Okay, I'm a case of my name. Specifically, ngakhumbula ipi. Not that bad. Shoot like no one got killed. Yeah, luckily no one got killed, but there were gunshots exchanged, and then we managed to bo parliament wakhona and stuff. And then the worst case again abakiyo. Ain't manje you get a call ukuthi kune garage onjiwe. It's coming in some direction. Nina, as a police station, please cover it from this direction. Yeah. So we got a call like that, and then Zamba so check in down. Then so Linda lava this Linda corner veil. So when the car comes, you born of okay now I'm a police. And then it was a gravel road, so on. Tina, we were in a van. We almost missed the person because he and then we almost missed it. Yeah, but then was we want to okay because but then our one event exchange gunfire, and then we had to turn around and then the car shoot like in the gravel, so it couldn't run because it was Corolla. I think it was a Corolla. It was a Corolla. So in gravel road, so it has this bumps nyana. We khona kahle noma ngevan because we had huge vans ebesihamba ngazo. So we managed to ukuthi sibagijimisa sibathole ikar le iphuma endleleni like gravel road, and then these are the houses this side ngapha kuyisiganganyana. It's almost like kunamanzi phansi. So gunshot, gunshot, we made a U-turn, sabagijimisa ke then a bumper bapis had to wool, and then I remember I think I was on Benkleng left. Yeah, one of my guys was driving. Shoot, okay. Because the fire, the gunfire stopped at some point. I think I had about 5 rounds. I shot about 5 rounds, and then the fire on that side no longer came because not be batusa. And then sabagijimisa in the ditch. So I was Bamboy 101 escaped. And then we couldn't find the firearm. Somewhere along the line by Lashley, but at least we got the car. Then we arrested one. That was my scariest moment by far. I almost got killed in the line of duty. I imagine I'm out, Anjan. Most of the times, giving us by, they don't know how to shoot. Giving us by, I've never been to a shooting practice, a shooting range. Most of them, when they fire, they believe with a gun. Immediately you fire, is or scare the next person, and then hopefully mhlambe bangaji or something. But when they examine the cartoon, we never received any shot in the car. But then gunfire was coming from. I think I shot 2 bonnetin because bese ilandelanga move. Anti ivele so, and then yadlula sajika thina sayilandelanga move. So I think I shot 2 bonnetin langa move. But luckily no one got hit inside. And then bayehlaka babaleka sabagijimisa one wanyamalala uyosizanga simthola. Sathole 1. Mana simthola naye there's no firearm. Yena wabosha. I might leso sikhathi when you're wearing uniform, your duty is to arrest, and then we let a police station, and then the case goes to the detective who also see the finals ukuthi igcina ngani leyo case. Sometimes iyadropiwa, sometimes umuntu uyagwetshwa, lack of evidence in those isikhathi esiningi there's a lot of mistrust akuthemjana. Yazi abantu abaningi they think mhlambe into most esizikhuluma they think mhlambe it's just glamorized or in and it's being real. Iqiniso kuphela. Some people still need justice. Yabo baningi abantu abasafuna justice ngaphandle kumanje. People have open cases against somebody, and then they wonder why is the person still looking around. Why? Because the magistrate struck it off the roll. Why I struck off the roll? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engekho lapha ngaphakathi. Short izinto lapha ngaphakathi. Le case ayinasindo. That's why the magistrate threw it out. So most of the time it's with nothing big. It's just a policeman who feel lapha donsa. Thathi doget le wakhipha something nje and le lena kayikhipha la esan le case na ifika ku magistrate uchecka lokho kuqala ukuthi is everything according na edoketini into so ayikho okay ngiyipostpone le case for into so tholana into so ayikatholakali is the next court date struck it off the roll, case withdrawn, get the whole thing thrown out. The whole thing thrown out. And the biggest debate like court. Yeah, the biggest charge I caught. So once you can, as a police officer, I know a case docket when I see one. So I know what makes it stronger in the magistrate eyes. So once you take out one, if I can take one thing out and into a source specifically, the whole case is dead. And then ubanja all of it. Shika nyana fast exe kwenzeka 1 2 3. Na ifika court into so iba yikai. Case done. Yaphuma case. Yabo. Into yana ezijalo. Case ifile net ngaleso style. Then umuntu azibuza ukuthi why kanti lo muntu ngimbophisile. Nah, akusinto kuthini. Kunomshika phakathi yabo. That's why bengizwe ukuthi most of izinto ezenzeka in the force ziba nzima because there are people who are still doing it right now. Babhizi ngayo bayenza. In the line of duty, during my time, azange kwenzeke ukuthi one of the person I'm with got killed. Yeah. But there was a lot of people that lost their lives on the hands of the law. Yeah. There were a lot of people that lost their life because asifana ngithi nathi nasida. Yeah, asifana kunama sharpshooter. Kunabo shoot first as later. Bakhona baningi maphoyiseni baningi abo sharpshooter. People who are just trigger happy. Nakulala uzokuthi there's a robbery kuphi R5 uqala in the van asambeni. Yeah, Jacqueline uyazi die scan fire lapha uyazi like abantu abane thirst for adventure, drama, into njengalezo sharpshooters nje. So there was a lot of people that I worked with abanjalo. A lot of people got killed. A lot of people got shot. And then now to check to julalana umuntu akaphathi next. But once I shoot you and then realize afterwards you don't have a firearm. In the same time, let's just cut less. I must make a plan. I know with my job is on the line. My job is on the line. I just shot you for no reason. So I gotta create reason. Yeah. Even if it means putting 20 plastic can bambise, that will be it. Bambise plastic can, then your case is solved. You were fired. You had a firearm. So the judge okay, he had something in his hand. So that's why he was shot dead. So my it messes your brain. It messes with you. Like psychologically, I will be sharp. Yeah, but the police brutality. Yeah, you won't need the first hand. Yo, I would say every 2 weeks there would be something like that. Born, first thing is first, a gun. We hear you got a gun, then it's a bomb. We don't get the gun. So now who has he told? And we know you have a gun. Yo, namakrot manang fundisa, young fundisa, my tactics and zima. The guys I used to work with. You gotta understand what coming from a college as a junior, you look up to the elders about 17. They're supposed to teach you the ropes, good sense, so. And then you get you get omunye nje wengqondo yakhe ayi-1 nje. Omunye wengqondo yakhe ayi-1 nje. Anifundise ezinye izinto ambona ukuthi nina lento benizenze college azenzeki la. Okay, la senza so. So we get a guy who's okay, he's got a gun. Yaboshiwe. Endoda sibispam ngisasa. Sibispam ngisasa. Okay. Sambe naye. Goto. Shoo. Outline lesigangeni. Brother we bekwenzeka ukuthi kungenwe Shoprite. Uthengwa ne-stacks ama-plastic so. See those plastics that were not going to thenga bakufakela yini. Thenga i-stack esingaka. Out. Sigangeni. Get you cuffed at the back. No? After cuffing you, see a nice cuff. So this guy has plastic, 5 plastic, piece of plastic, piece of plastic. Your hands are at the back. We'll put that thing, you put your head inside the plastic. Then you bumper last things. Just phelela umoya kancane. Now people shit. Ndoda yakaka. Straight. Shy 6'9". Isigebengu sazwaka topic asikake, sizigakele. Sizichamele. Nethi ngoba kufuna into so. As a junior uda. Ubona ama-OG enza njalo. Okay. This is what I'm supposed to learn. Ngenza field training leso sikhathi phela. These guys are showing me the ropes. So benza so. A police station, most of the time as fun. But now within the force nakhona. When a conflict nosbana nosbani and then never between lo kungazwani lo. Uma yena ngibheke ukuthi lo wenza wrong. He's out. Lo wenza wrong, he's out. So to now say police station, nothing is really happening. No. Nothing is happening at police station. But phuma uye fieldini uyobona kwenzekani. There's a lot okwenzeka fieldini. And funny enough, when I got arrested, I was experienced. It should be through that same journey. It was been done to me. They kicked me. Yo, Shama boys. And finally, they thought John Jane was a police and stuff because there was some in those arms as police of his corner in the car and stuff. So they thought John Jane was a police. So they wanted the truth. And I couldn't talk Bengshi voice. Because we had out there 2 days before we was drinking heavy, so Ngashi voice. When you actually committed the crime. When we committed the crime, Bengana voice. So when we got arrested, and it was white people. So we got kicked hard. Plus Benjamin is a police. Yeah. We happening, boots. We got kicked hard.